Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Wednesday, July 23rd, 2025. Let's take a look at it and see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that'll help you guys out with different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas over there. If you're a brand spanking new player to the game, if you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, this is a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that'll help you. I try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome with the great comments and tips, which I greatly appreciate. If you are wondering why I have more score than you, take a look at the top right hand corner of the screen. I have a 50% boost. Of course, 25% of that comes right off the current Season 21 Season Pass on 3 pages, a 5%, 10%, additional 10%. And you can claim that by being a Fallout First member or by paying the 1,500 atoms for the Season Pass. The additional 25% comes from drinking a score booster drink, which I did during yesterday's daily challenge video. It gives us an extra 25% for 24 hours. Alright, let's take a look here, Jim. Alright, let's take a look at this one here. First, scrap junk to produce Cork 5. So Cork is a junk item in which we can use the bulk and scrap method at any Tinker's Workbench here in the game. Let's go to our Tinker's Workbench here. You go ahead and go craft. You go to the bulk, go down here to the C section. So the bulk 1 cork, all you need is 10 cork scrap and 2 plastic from your stash or scrap box. You go ahead and you bulk your 1 cork and you scrap it. It's hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way to complete this daily challenge. It's more so for the folks that are kind of short on time, or for people like to get things done quick and easy. The bulk and scrap method is definitely where it's at for most junk items in the game. Now we can find cork in a couple of different ways. Golf balls are a good source of cork. You come right here to Hemlock Holes, right to the main building. I would say there's at least anywhere from 10 to 12 golf balls in there, and each golf ball will give you 1 plastic and 1 cork. Right, it's a pretty good spot. There's also some random golf balls in around the White Springs Golf Club and around the greens here and there. And actually right here from Ohio River Adventures, right where you spawn in, you actually keep heading west. You go right through that little raider community there. You'll see a little flat rock, and you'll see Jingles the Moon Monkey. He'll have a hat on, and he'll be golfing. And there's a bunch of golf balls over there. I would say at least 10 of them over there. It's a really good spot. Now, baseballs are a good source of cork as well. Pretty good source of baseballs here at Morgantown High School in the gymnasium area. One of my favorite spots to go is right here in good old Grafton, right in the gym up there. So let's go to good old Grafton here. As you can see, there's a little event going on, Grafton Day. So you are going to hear the mayor talk as we're going to spawn it in again, basically. So again, there's a bunch of super mutants around the school itself, but you can easily avoid them. Just go right to the front door here, just like this. Go right inside. This is the gymnasium right here. This is the same spot we can find our basketballs and our kickballs. And again, that's a real good source of rubber here in the game. But here's our baseballs right here. So I believe a baseball gives us 2 corks. Let's pick one up here. Let's go under new. So 1 baseball gives us 2 cork and 2 lettuce. That's pretty awesome. And how many do we need here, Jim? We just need 5. Alright, so 2, 4, and 6. And I think there's 2 more inside that metal bucket. That's a golf ball right here, so it's a really good source of not only rubber in terms of kickballs and those basketballs, but cork as well. Look, there's a little outfit and little headwears there, right there as well. So if you do end up with those challenges, nice little one-stop shop in this nice tiny little room here. All right, let's go back to our camp. We're going to scrap these up now. Again, you can scrap these up anywhere where there's a workbench, a train station, another player's camp, whatever is closest to you. Right, let's pop back inside here. There we go. Let's scrap this stuff up. As you can see, item stats there in the middle. These 3 baseballs here. Alright, scrap junk to produce cork 5 for 5. And again, if you are short on time, you can use the bulk and scrap method. Definitely get it done a lot quicker that way. Alright, let's see what's next here. Alright, so we can collect any flavor of Nuka-Cola 5, then we can go ahead and drink our Nuka-Cola. Alright, so that's pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and collect any flavor of Nuka-Cola 5. So again, a couple different ways we can do this. We talk about the Nuka-Cola Collectron a lot here on the channel. Now, I don't have the Nuka-Cola Collectron out. I have the auto miner that's out. However, if you're a person like myself and you have multiple Collectrons, you can actually set what your Collectron will collect. So even though he's an auto miner, I have him collecting Nuka-Cola products, as you can see there. But he will still collect the odd ore or two, so FYI there. As you can see, he's got a couple graven ores. Look at that, 2 cranberry, as well as some ore, which is pretty awesome. But again, that's a great way to collect. Now, the actual Nuka-Cola Collectron, if we go to our build menu down here under resources, right here in the Collectron part. So we have the OG one. That's when we got long time ago. I think season 4, season 5. Again, he'll collect Nuka-Cola products in the odd bottle or 2. It goes on sale once or twice a year for usually 250, 500 atoms. The other variation of that is this Nuka-Cola Quantum one. You actually get this one during Season 11 scoreboard when Nuka-World on Tour was first brand new. You'll collect Nuka-Cola products, bottles, purified water, and nuclear waste. He goes on sale once or twice a year, but he's usually bundled with other things. But you guys have seen all 10 of my camps, and all 10 of my camps have either or type. Now we can get the regular version here, the OG version, using gold bullion. You buy that from Samuel down here in Foundation. As long as you have a cautious reputation with the settlers, I believe it's 1250 gold bullion. But they're definitely worth the weight in gold if you ever get your hands on one. Alright, so we can find Nuka-Cola products in and around the wasteland. Some areas are kind of random. I'm going to show you some pretty good spots where I typically find mostly Nuka-Cola products. Right here, Towner County Fairgrounds, there's an actual Nuka-Cola stand there. Down here in Camden Park and around the Roller Coaster Raider area. Over here in Lewisburg and around the picnic table area, there's also a Nuka-Cola machine there that's pretty decent. The Nuka-Cola machine at the Green Country Lodge with the swimming pool. The Nuka-Cola machine right up against the museum here at Philippi Battlefield Cemetery. We have the Etat Sai house, that is the one with the blue door. It is just up the road from where you spawn here in Morgantown. Fraternity Row, this one right here, sorry, Fraternity Row. I was going to the high school, sorry about that. Fraternity Row, again, is the one with the Nuka-Cola bedroom downstairs. And right over here, Sunday Brothers Cabin. Again, you go right up the driveway towards the main house, but you don't go to the main house itself. You'll see a little shack on the left-hand side with a candy cane roof. All kinds of tin cans in there, as well as Nuka-Cola products, usually 4 of them right there. Pretty good little spot there. And of course, we can buy Nuka-Cola products at the end of the day. If you're really short on time, you don't have a Collectron of any type, you can't find any to save your life because, you know, everyone is just scooping them up on those public servers. You can buy them at the end of the day. Come right here to the White Springs. You use the front door icon, this one right, you call the front door entrance right here. You head up the stairs, you take a right, you go to the tavern, the medical at the bay, the big wide open area where the responders are, and there's a store right to the left hand side where Giuseppe trades things for stamps, as well as Bubbles right there. And one thing good about Bubbles is his inventory is not tied into the inventory of the vending machines. The vending machines are right down here in Nuka-World on Tour, and this is also a pretty good spot to find Nuka-Cola products. Now, we were just here yesterday, and I collected what I could, so I'm not going to bother going there because I know they're not going to spawn in for me, okay? But we will go to another couple of different spots. Let's go to Sunday Brothers Cabin here. And that's the thing, if you pick up these items, you're going to have to reset your game by picking up 250 items for them to come back. And if you're a person that is stuck on public servers with other people, you're in competition with those other people, Just like how the other day, everyone and their dog were looking for gulpers, and there's only a few real good locations for gulpers, and unfortunately you have to server hop in that case several times. Or re-roll them. That's always an option. So we're gonna, here's the main house, and here's the hut on the left-hand side with the cane-to-cane roof. There's all the tin cans, which I mentioned. And here's your 4 Nuka-Cola products here. Let's go ahead. Now, if you drink one, it actually counts as collect as well. Alright, so collect any flavor Nuka-Cola. And I'll pop up here, there we go. Come up as drink Nuka-Cola here in a second. There we go, drink Nuka-Cola. So if you drink a Nuka-Cola, it counts as collecting also. So just in case if you, you know, hit the A button or whatever button it is for you a little longer, don't worry, you'll still get credit for that. Alright? Alright, let's go somewhere else here, Jim. Let's go down here to the vending machines just so I can show you how that counts by buying it. Actually, you know what? We did that yesterday. Let's go to Bubbles. Let's go see our old pal Bubbles here. Again, use the front door entrance, I like to call it. Just to kind of mix it up a little bit. Because I know you guys saw the video yesterday, so let's, oh, thanks, game. And, change it up a little bit, show you some different locations here and there. Oh, that was kind of weird, see that? Alright, so once you're through the front door, we're going to take a right, as I mentioned, up the stairs. We're going to go to the tavern, the medical bay, big wide open area where the responders are. We're going to hang a left, there's a little store here. Our old pal Giuseppe trades things for stamps, that cat right there. And here's Bubbles right here. And again, we can buy them from Bubbles. Just to kind of show you how that counts as collect, okay? Good stuff. And let's finish off the next one. Drink Nuka-Cola 3. So again, it can be any flavor of Nuka-Cola, even the Nuka-Cola Dark. Now, Nuka-Cola Dark is actually considered an alcoholic beverage. However, it's also considered a Nuka-Cola as well. So Nuka-Cola Dark here in the game will actually count as 2 different type of daily challenges. Drink an alcoholic beverage and drink Nuka-Cola. So FYI there. Okay, let's go to our little grocery bag. I just gave you some great locations of where you can find them. Talked about the Collectrons already. Of course, I have all kinds of Nuka-Cola products on me. Let's go ahead, drink a wild. Let's drink an orange. There we go. Drink Nuka-Cola 3 for 3. Done. Just like that. Alright, good stuff. Take a camera picture at Nuka-World on Tour 1. Okay, so when it says to take a camera picture, we must use a Pro Snap Deluxe camera. If you try going in photo mode off the main map screen, it will not work. And you have to be at Nuka-World on Tour. Of course, Nuka-World on Tour is a free fast travel once when you discover it, right down here. So let's pop in here now. And the main thing you have to remember, let's say you're up on the hill or over there, or let's say you're up a little bit further up the road here in Lewisburg and you're looking down at Nuka-World on Tour. Taking a photo that way is not going to work. You actually have to be on the grounds here, but you can be anywheres on the grounds, but at least on the grounds. All right. So again, if we go photo mode off the main map screen like this, it's not going to work. Okay. You have to use a Pro Snaplex camera, which is considered a weapon here in the game. Let's haul out this bad boy. There we go. Take a camera picture at Nuka-World on Tour 1. Now, I highly recommend once you get a Nuka-Cola, or sorry, Pro Snap Deluxe camera, you hang on to it, because if you drop it by mistake, it will destroy itself, alright? So if you go on the Jim McSteel YouTube channel, probably the very first video you come across, I show you how to get the Pro Snap Deluxe camera. It is all timestamped. I did it just last year with my lower level character. Now, if you do accidentally drop it and it does destroy itself, there are a couple ways you can get it back. Now, after you complete or you get your Pro Snap Deluxe camera for the very first time, you'll be prompted to do a side quest called Bucket List. You have to go around the wasteland, various spots, and take camera pictures. And once when you complete that, every broken Pro Snap Deluxe camera you come across, okay, you'll be able to take it to your Tinker's Workbench and craft your Pro Snapdeluxe camera back. And that's probably a better way. Now, the second way is you come back down here to the White Spring Resort, use the front door entrance. There's random encounters that happen here every day. Now, it could take days, weeks, or even months for that particular random encounter to pop up. It's the one where you have to take a photo, and they will give you a Pro Snapdeluxe camera, and you'll get to keep it at the end. All right, but again, that is totally random, and it could take a short time, it could take forever. You're just better off doing bucket list, all right? So just an FYI, but you're just better off just to kind of take care of your Pro Snapdeluxe camera the best you can. All right, let's see what's next here, Jim. All right, collect a teddy bear 3. So again, many great spots we can find teddy bears here in the game. Now I have a pretty popular video here in the channel. Bring you right up here at the nice edge. And the nice edge itself will have a couple of rat scorpions. You're going to head off in this direction right here. Now the wooded area is quite thick here, so just kind of use your VATS, pinpoint a couple of enemies, and those enemies will bring you to a red shack. Now the bears that are there, there's 9 of them. They'll be up in the little loft. Now you can jump up and grab them, but it can be a little cumbersome, a little annoying. So I recommend you bring a frag grenade or an explosive weapon, and then that way there, when you fling it to the side of the wall, the teddy bears will fly down to the ground. You can grab them that way. There's 4 teddy bears over here in the kitchen of Clancy Manor. Every single teddy bear we have here in the game can be found at Tyler County Fairgrounds. Really good spot, but again, they're all spread about. They're all spread around the grounds. Right here in good old Flatwoods, there's 3 of them right here. There's one right on the top of the church in the steeple. There's one in the funeral home, and one upstairs in the tavern. Right down here in Camden Park, we have the Dross Toss. There's 5 of them in around right there. And the other day when we were doing the challenge, we came over here to the Pleasant Valley Ski Resort. This one, Jim, this one right here, right into the main building with all that Scorched inside. You go down to vendor bought resin, and right next to the cash register, there'll be 3 teddy bears right there on a shelf right next to each other. All right, so where are we going to go here today, Jim? Let's actually go up here. You know what? We'll go to Camden Park. We'll take care of some Scorched. We can grab our teddy bears here first. Let's go to Camden Park here today. And again, so many different ways we can do these daily challenges. You can, include a couple daily challenges in one spot if you so wish. Whatever you want to do. Really all depends on how much time you have. And again, you can make these as easy or as difficult as you want, all right? So again, teddy bears. Dross Toss is right around the corner from this entrance. So if we get a sneak on here and not draw attention to ourselves. Here's our first teddy bear right there, Comrade Chubbs. As you can see right here, the Dross Toss, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them right here. It is a really good spot. There we go, collect the teddy bear, 3 for 3, done, just like that. While we are here, let's go ahead and take a look at the next one, kill a Scorched 10. So again, many great spots we can find Scorched here and around the wasteland. Right here at Camden Park. Resided Power Substation PX1. All energy plants and around the wasteland will have Scorched. Right up here at Tyler County Fairgrounds. Right up here at Wavy Willows Water Park. Palace of the Winding Path. Morgantown Airport. Now, if you call in the event called Collision Course by simply walking through the quarantine area, there'll be even more Scorched there for you. Down here through Sutton. One of my favorite spots to go is Somerville's Docks and Somerville's Dam. A couple outside of Fort Defiance. Probably about, you're pretty close to getting 10, maybe in around the Rangers District office. That'd be pretty tight there. And in around Berkeley Springs. So just to give you guys all kinds of great options there. So we're here at Camden Park, so let's go ahead. You can use any weapon you want. You have a couple grenades, and even better, to draw attention to ourselves. This is a very loud weapon. Those are nuke grenades, in case anyone's wondering. The ones that I made yesterday. I haven't used those in so long, I forgot how fun they were. So much fun. When you do an event with a lot of people, other people don't like them, but if you're by yourself, then they're fun to use. Of course, like, yeah, stop doing that. Where did he go? He disappeared. Anywho, there you go. Great spot here. Like a little straggler there. Nice life, buddy. We're in danger still. Oh. And wait for the other guy to come up. That's fine. Let's pop over here for a quick minute. Out of sight, out of mind, right? Let's see what's next. Kill Feral Ghoul 10. So many great spots we can find Feral Ghouls here and around the wasteland. Probably one of the best spot. Vault 76, just to the west, the upper lower parking lot. Probably about 5 of them down here at Alpine River Cabins. The lower section of Clarksburg going over to the Clarksburg Shooting Club. Eastern Regional Penitentiary. Just walking around the streets, the roadways of Morgantown, even the monorail system. I'll come across little patches of 4 to 6 ghouls every block or 2 blocks or so. They're usually laying on the ground. As you get closer, they'll kind of pop up. Level 50 DMV building, Charleston Capitol building. Anywhere in and around the White Spring Golf Club and the White Spring Greens. And here and around Lewisburg. How did this guy find me? Crouched. He's pretty perceptive, that guy, isn't he? Not your ordinary Scorched. Yeah. Alright. Let's go to a spot here. And again, you can make this as easy or as hard as you want. It's really up to you what you want to do. Let's go into Vault 76 here, and we're going to take the easy way out. Those of you who remember back in the day, I would say about 2 years ago or so, there used to be liberators in these parking lots, but Bethesda thought the liberators were too difficult for brand spanking new players coming out of the vault, so they had changed it to weakened ghouls. Believe it or not, this was, I actually had a couple videos showing you to, how we have to destroy robots, bringing people here. I actually had to unlist that video, as well as a couple others because of all the changes they've made over the years. And they're popular videos too. I had to unlist them. I think you can do, I guess. Should be a guy right down there. 1265, hot dog. He's too far away for this weapon. Shoot that guy in the face. Oh, missed him there, about twice there. Wow, like folded him. Just completely folded that guy. He's all like twitchy. Alright, now the other 3 should be right down here. Once when you pass these 2 folks right here, go down these stairs and there'll be 3 more of them right down here. They kind of come out of the ground a little bit, like this guy. The 2 will be coming up this way. Just like that. You're a Phil Ghoul. Hot dog. What a view up here, eh? Beautiful. Alright, let's see what's next. I think we're done. Yeah, just like that. Nice. Easy score. Super easy score. Let's head back to the old camp here and we'll take a look at Weapon of the Day. Alright, Weapon day here, Jim. Burp. There we go. There we go. Alright, anti-armor Peepers 2 Plasma Caster, plus 50% armor penetration, plus 50% limb damage, plus 3 luck, anti-armor crippling luck, true capacitor, aligned sniper barrel, standard sight Peepers paint, 122 damage, 122 electrical damage, plasma cartridges which are quite heavy, and single fire. Nice little weapon for sure. It's considered a heavy gun and an energy weapon. Perk cards. Again, we still have the heavy gunner build for now until they change that. So master heavy gunner, expert heavy gunner, all maxed out. We have lock and load, baby, bullet shield, and this one down here, one gun army. And legendary perk cards. Again, these don't change for me. They stay the same. I'm very happy with them. As you can see, they're all maxed out. Nice. Alright, yeah, so there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, Drew Andrew, Confoundedbridge, Waywarner, John DJ59, Picquerist, Gwen Trutnau, Tony Watson, FelixTheKat, Ben Ferreira. Thank you all so very much. Or Benny Bunny. Don't forget old Benny Bunny, old pal there. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.